Welcome back to the Deli Series 2. Yeah? Now, our first show is all about tomatoes. So we went out and about up to Valencia to learn more about tomatoes. Trust me, this is a really good show. You're going to enjoy this. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. Today, we're off to a little town called Buñol, which is 30 kilometres outside of Valencia. From Marbella, that's an 8-hour drive. Like I said, today's show is all about tomatoes, and we're going to go up to Valencia to take part in a tomato throwing festival. It sounds crazy, but we're going to go anyway. I was there till late last night, making things, cornish pasty. A lot. So hopefully when I get back there'll be a big bundle of cash in a till. Our first stop is Granada, which is home to the Alhambra Palace. We're in Granada, we're just going to go and find somewhere to have breakfast. Somewhere Kathy knows. We're going to have some tomatoes, my favourite. The Deli. On tour. Right then, I'm going to park here. This is it, this is Granada. The Alhambra's just up there. It's about as far as we can come without getting caught up in a one-way system. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a taxi here to Plaza St. Nicholas, have some breakfast because we're all starving. It's 10 o'clock, it's taken us like 3 hours to get here. So off for some food.
Aquí hacen en la Alpujarra, en Lanjarón, la fiesta del agua.
Ah, ¿sí?
Mucha agua.
Mucho agua, ah. That doesn't sound as much fun, does it? Sí.
Barcelona, zona...
Like all good Spanish taxi drivers, he never stopped talking. Now, my level of Spanish was just enough to get a rough idea what he was talking about. I think he was telling me all about the nightclubs in the area. Maybe he's heard something about me.
De noche, pa' copa.
So, we found a nice little cafe and ordered our typical Spanish breakfast, tomatoes on toast. Normally it comes on toast. This is tostada, like on a baguette. So you got your toast, you got your tomato grated on there, with some ham on. Just whack a bit of olive oil on there, because I like olive oil. And a little bit of salt and pepper. We'll do this in the shop anyway. I will show you how to do this without the ham. There you go, so menu. Look, we've got samaraco and gazpacho. Samaraco is like a gazpacho, but really thick, lots more bread in it. But I'll show you how to do both of them. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe definitely the gazpacho though, yeah? Okay. Right then, so we've had our breakfast. Before we leave, we thought we'd have a quick look at the Alhambra Palace. Beautiful building. Most visited tourist site in Europe. 6,000 people a day. It's a good place, beautiful. Built in the 14th century, bits added on here and there. Take a look for yourself. Granada's a great place to visit, and while we were back to the car to continue our journey, let's get cooking. Right, okay, as you can see, I ordered the tostada with tomato, so I'm going to show you how to do that. It's dead simple. Bit of bread, slice it down. Right, toast that off. Instant toaster. Right, there's two ways of doing this. One way, I like a bit of garlic in mine. Just rub it with a bit of garlic first. Just rub the clove. Depends how much garlic I like quite a bit. And then basically just rub it quite roughly on the toast. Simple like that. There you go. There's one. And the other way is the grater. This is how they do it in the restaurants, it's a bit more clean. And it keeps the skin out. Just rub it down and you end up with just the skin of the tomato. And then you just toast that onto the bread, like so. Then you can put a bit of ham on top, the serrano ham, like we did in the restaurant. There you go. Olive oil, essential. Bit of salt and a bit of pepper, and you're off. Simple. And I like to have a bit of balsamic vinegar on mine as well. Simple. There you go. That's a typical Spanish breakfast. Very easy. Very tasty. Right, as you saw in the cafe, they had gazpacho on the menu, so we're going to make some gazpacho. So the first thing you need is some tomatoes, 4 tomatoes. So we're going to peel these first. It's really easy to do. Take the stalks off, just cross them on the bottom and dip them into a pan of boiling water for about 10 seconds, if that. Nice and juicy tomatoes as well. There you go. So just drop them in there, mind your fingers. Right, and in the meantime, we're going to get the rest of the stuff ready. We are going to need some breadcrumbs. So this is just a slice of bread, dried. We're going to add some water to soak it for a bit. Right, and then we're going to, into the blender, we're going to put a cucumber. I'll peel these and chop them. An onion and some green peppers. Right. You can use a normal food processor at home. It's not a problem. Just half an onion. These are big onions. You're not going to need all that. There we go. 2 cloves of garlic. All these are going to be on the website, which I'll give you the address, which is www.livinginspain.tv/the Deli. That's all the recipes. So go onto there and you can get all these recipes written down. Everything's there. We've got 2 peppers. We're going to de-seed these. Get rid of the seeds. Gazpacho is a peasant dish from the old days. And then the tourists got all of it. And now every restaurant in Spain serves it. Break them up, put them in. Teaspoon, well, half a teaspoon of cumin powder. I like it quite spicy. Not spicy, but flavoursome. And half a lemon, squeezed. But you can add anything to this. It's a simple dish, and I just put in. If you don't like cucumbers or you don't like peppers, don't put them in. You know, it's not hard. Lemon juice. Right, back to the tomatoes. There we go. Right then, that's it. You should really put them into ice cold water now because they're going to be hot and you'll burn your fingers. So just peel the skins off. There you go, you've got your peeled tomatoes. Then, just take them in half. This is the way this. You just want to get the seeds and the core out. You can chop this and make tomato con carne, anything you want really. There we go. Because they're going to go into gazpacho, you don't really need to chop up that nice. So, into the blender, turn it on. Right then, now that's blended down. Turn the blender off. Ooh, hey, nearly wore it then. Huh? There we go. Squeeze your bread out. Put your bread in. Back in the blender. Give that a blitz again. And then slowly add your olive oil. Just a little bit. Right then, that's done. Bread's done. Take it off. We're going to pass it through a sieve now. Bit of a laborious job. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. Just eat it as it is. I'm sure they never used to. It just makes it a bit finer and a bit creamier. There we go. So, just pass it through there. Just run that through. Then we're going to season it. Salt and pepper. Bit of vinegar. Looks good, doesn't it? Very healthy. Very good for you. Then we're going to chill it. You can serve it chilled, or you serve it with ice. It is a cold soup. You don't want to be serving this hot. We should say it for the record now, yeah? It is a cold soup. It's chilled gazpacho soup. You don't want to be sending it back saying this is cold, yeah? They laugh at you, don't they? Everyone knows that, though, don't they? There you go. I'm sure we can get some more out of that. We'll do it there for now. There we go. Right, we're going to season it with some salt. Bit of pepper. Looks good, doesn't it? Now, you serve gazpacho traditionally with different bits of pieces, you know, that's what it means. Caspa is little pieces, gazpacho, it means little pieces chopped up. So then you can just add into that your pepper, your cucumber, your little bread. I like toasted bread comes in it as well. Chopped onion and green pepper. There we go. A bit of basil in there. Broken off basil. Healthy afternoon lunch. Dinner, tea, whatever. Gazpacho, finished.